This is D. Marie comedian. That's right, comedian. This is comedy. So if any of this offends you, this is what you do. Go outside, find the first chick you see that looks like YNM, tell her to go on Amazon.com and find you a pair of testicles. We out! What up, everybody? It's your boy D. Marie comedian, aka the Faceless Caseworker, back at it again. Today we're talking about who other 1090 Jacob end of sentence. He releases a video speaking about his name was in paperwork of YNM Melly, who was going to trial for killing allegedly two of his best friends. One is tattooed on his face. And apparently 1090 Jake states that his name is in the paperwork stating that he's a big blood, or somebody said he's a big blood or something like that, right? And he said, I'm no blood, I'm just a YouTuber. I make a lot of money on YouTube. Right, well, we all know these things are definitely true. Right? Recently he got his fame. The guy has a lot of followers. He does his stories about Black Death. Quick to run to his phone or wherever the hell he records it on his Sony camera and say, oh, another black gangster dead, let me go run and put him up on YouTube. You know I got to talk about it, man. I'm like Snap for the black gangsters. That's what 1090 Jake does. He's rose to fame, said he was a gangster in jail, stabbing people in the neck like MSW, MSNBC lockdown or whatever what you might call it. The old slashing on Rikers DVD. But yeah, 1090 Jake rose to his fame. Now he's out here chasing clout because he didn't have to let any of us know this. He could have kept this stuff to himself, right? He didn't have to let us know that his name is in the paperwork of YNM Melly's case or whatever, and that they're naming him a big blood, and he is the boss, and he's the secretary right now in the GKB, allegedly, which is a New York blood set that was just arrived on records in 1993. Right? And the guy states he's not a big blood. So what are you? You're just a YouTuber now, huh? You're a YouTuber. Well, I hear you, but here's the case. I agree that you are a YouTuber, but there's a episode of one of the biggest episodes of this podcast, right? No Jumper, Adam 22. The title of it states, being the biggest white blood in America. Doesn't say black blood, doesn't say anything. It says the biggest blood. And white blood. Clearly it states white blood. This video got millions of views. It says white blood. You didn't argue and state and say, hey, I'm not a blood. I'm a YouTuber. You didn't say, hey, Adam, before we do this interview, could you please let the people know that I'm not a blood? I am a YouTuber. Right? You don't tell your gang friends before you take pictures online on Facebook and all these other places and say, hey, guys, let's not make it look like I'm a gangbanger. I'm a YouTuber. All right? It's like it's Halloween. You got to explain to somebody, no, this is Halloween, buddy. I am not really a ninja, okay? It's October 31st. I'm just a ninja today, okay? No, buddy. You've never told anybody or declined to state the fact that you are a gangbanger. You threw up the blood sign. You were in Brooklyn in a project, so I made a video stating that it was foolish for you to be making $600,000 a year, high tax bracket, and you are inside of a housing project where it takes people to make, your income has to be like $800 a month to even qualify to live in there. Below the poverty level. So you make $600,000 a year, but you're hanging in housing projects where it takes, as the caseworker knows these things, $800, probably somewhere around there. I could check it, it's probably updated. You allowed to have in your income to even live in a housing project. So all these rappers that you love to see, hear, love, they're all living in cheap housing. Except I would say in the Bronx and River Park Towers. River Park Towers is not a project. River Park Towers is fixed income housing. But there's people in there paying $2,400 a month. So I don't know what they're paying in there. But a lot of the housing projects say Nitro on it. People are paying $215. Sometimes people are paying full price because their income got found, they got a job or something. But usually those people move out. So you got to be broke, very broke, and usually it's multiple people living in an apartment. You got to be very broke. Now we know people try to hide their income, but if you work in Burger King, White Castle, anywhere, Nitro will find it. So 1090 Jake, you were in the projects. You make $600,000 a year, whatever. And you were in a housing project. Why? You weren't doing an interview. I didn't see that interview pop out yet. Unless you got it tucked somewhere, a Brooklyn housing project. You went to go visit somebody, a blood guy. Right? And only out through the sun. So you're not a gangbanger, you're a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber. End of sentence. You ended the sentence. And once you keep saying you're 1090, that means you saying you're blood. Stop lying to the people, 1090 Jake. You are lying to the people saying you're not blood now because the water is hot. You're a gangbanger. When the water is hot, you're supposed to sit in it, man. It's supposed to be a hot tub for your buddy. Right? This is what you like. You put this stuff out here. You chase clout. You want people to know you're white blood. This is the thing. Like white boy Rick in Detroit. You are the white boy Rick. No, I'm not saying that. White boy Rick is a snitch. Didn't say you a snitch. Because I know you guys have heart attacks. A person could say you got diabetes. You won't get mad about that. But if somebody call you a snitch, you will have a heart attack. Didn't say that. But you clearly like to be known as a gangbanger. And you are chasing clout with it. That's the part of the allure of you being a guy who survived prison. A white guy where white people aren't supposed to survive, where white people survive in prison every day. But you, who all of a sudden now, because the water's hot, don't want to say you were blood. You know goddamn well you were blood. What's 1090? Huh? What's 1090, Jake? Is it just a nickname you found? Oh, you're CB4 now. You're Chris Rock and CB4. So which one is? So that one you're really not authentic. Then if you're not a blood, then you're faking. And you're chasing clout. Because most of your followers, they follow you because they feel you're real, right? So if you're not really a blood, then why are you chasing clout, throwing up the signs and all that? Homie, you are a blood. Now you trying to run. It's too late. They know damn well everybody tries that. Once you're labeled, it's over. They got you labeled in documents, buddy. So just live up to it. Keep it 100. Live up to you being who you are. The white blood, the biggest white blood in America that you stated. You said it. You said you were the biggest white blood. Adam22 agrees, and he feels it as well. He's telling all his friends in Hollywood how 1090 Jake is the biggest white blood. The conservative white Republicans must be so happy. Who's that county sheriff that always goes on the news and he just reported sex, money, murder in Florida? He loves it. Or that sheriff must have a field day. They got a whole file. But listen, I don't think dudes are setting themselves up for failure, man. You get all this success and want to throw it in the trash just to hold on to a gang. I'm sure the gang would understand if you didn't mention it, didn't even state it. But you want to put the 1090 on your name, man. We just gonna see how this plays out, man. I don't see it being good. YouTube, these guys just use the internet for clout. They want to scream all this murder and stuff, but when it comes down, I'm not a part of that. It's bigger than the CMB. Huh? Hot water. Let's see if your feet could stand in it, buddy. This is D. Marie, a.k.a. the Faces Caseworker. Till next time.